So, I just wanted to do kind of a brief run through of this game. This was our my senior design project in CSUN, and there's a playable version on my itch.io page based on a like a preview build that we made for a showcase, and there's a lot of stuff in the bigger, fuller map that isn't in there, so I wanted to just do kind of a brief run through, and also I'm not expecting anyone that would be looking at my stuff to want to actually download and play a lot of my stuff. But so, as you can see, there's our level is this kind of two-story place. We got the second floor has this brown wooden floor, and the lower level has this tile. So that's an easy way to kind of distinguish between the two. And I kept it here because this first room, this library room, it starts on the lower level, but there's a way to get around to the second floor as well. And so it's pretty labyrinthine. A lot of the layout doesn't make a lot of real sense, but that was intentional for us in the sense that we wanted it to be kind of confusing so that you could get easily lost, especially because the game is fairly dark and you just have a flashlight. And so I can do a quick run through of what the level actually looks like. So there is, in the regular game, there's an enemy who chases you around. I've turned them off for now so I can just run through. There's for some reason every time we start this up there's a lot of fixing that has to be done. It looks like there might be some overlapping meshes here. I'm not sure why. But regardless, this would be roughly where you would start in this area. And the premise of our game was that you would come across this person who kidnaps you, and they have all these like life-size anime dolls everywhere. And I went around and posed them. We made them in Vroid Studio. Just made a bunch of different hair, essentially, because most of the outfits were all the same. But then I posed them around. This one's cleaning dishes. This one is staring out the window into nothing. This one is the teacher making some notes on the board. And so our idea was that this person is, posing them around, taking photos. They're a huge anime nerd, and we thought that would be a funny like gag in a way, because it's like not necessarily all that scary to be an anime nerd, but thought it'd be funny to have him chasing around, and he has this like mask on, which is not very scary, but I guess unsettling in the kind of funny way. And then you would go around, and here you can find kind of this pile of like unfinished plain dolls with nothing to them, just these naked ones. And I put this like art over these book meshes that we used from the asset store. And there's a lot of kind of little puzzle elements, so you need to grab the hammer in order to clear these boards out of the way. There's a body leads to this little bathroom, and this door can only be opened from this side. So if I had gone to that door before, it wouldn't open. Same with this one. This door does not open from this side. And a lot of the ideas of what I was using when I was building this is, like I said, is to make it kind of labyrinthine. A lot of this looks very samey, so it's easy to get a little lost. But I also wanted to make sure that every area had more than one entryway, generally speaking. So this one has 3, this one has 2, so there's really no way for you to just get boxed into a corner. You know, this way you can go in there, the enemy can't chase you in there, and you can open up the shortcut, wait for them to, you know, maybe leave and then come around. You can try to get around them without getting caught. And we can get into our second floor here. So then we have this. I mean, this is like, I guess, the enemy's homeroom. You're not supposed to be able to get out of like the more dungeony area out there. So this is like his private quarters. And so we put these this custom art we had made for this of like fake anime style characters, and I believe some of them, her at least, I think, were based on some of the models that we had made, so that there was like a little bit of cohesiveness there. You can see their sketches on the table there. There's a movie thing. We're gonna have a puzzle involving that, and a collection of little dolls. These are the same characters as before. This was the student, this was the teacher. Little outside, you can't really see far. I just thought it would be a nice little way to get around. Then let's see, this is his kitchen. He's got another poster here of a lot more girls that he made. Yeah, there's a room in here with a bunch of TVs and stuff, and there's another puzzle involving a button. Whoa, that's loud. It moves the conveyor belt of these dolls, which are out here. And one of them is holding a book, I think. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Or maybe that one over there, but the color's all weird. And then this will lead you back into the bathroom room down at the bottom. So that's how you can open that. And there's another item you need in there. And so that's basically, we also have a run button. So that's the basic layout of this area and all our design decisions that we were working with. Like I said, the enemies turned off, but they would constantly be chasing you around, and I believe this will take you back into the library. Yes, that's how you could get back in here. Yes, the enemy would chase you around. They would be able to see you, and even better if you had your flashlight on. We had ray casts, constant searching. I believe we even had ones for like if you're looking at the same spot as they are, for if they can see where your flashlight is pointing, basically, then they would be able to see you. If they could tell if they were being looked at with the flashlight and that kind of thing. So it was actually fairly effective in terms of being scary to have them chase you around. And that's mostly it for this one, I believe. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see ya.